For the rest of today, a few spotty showers are not out of the question. Then as we go into our Saturday, yes, we have some rain chances expected. I think the morning hours may be mainly dry, but those showers and storms will blossom quickly as we go throughout the afternoon. So you'll want to maybe try to get the outdoor things done earlier in the day. And out of the 2 days for the weekend, Sunday is the one that's looking like a better chance to be dry. If you want to do things outside, a stray spotty shower is not out of the question. High temperatures will be near 80 degrees, but I think Sunday's going to be drier. Looking at our futurecast kind of follows along that idea. An area of low pressure moves up to the northeast, leaving behind some moisture. So there we go, scattered showers and storms developing as we go throughout our Saturday afternoon. Into Sunday, everything kind of shifts a little farther to the east. Some moisture may come back down across our region late Sunday night, but I think a lot of the day is going to end up being dry. And then into Monday, our focus is going to turn here to the tropics. We have two systems that we are watching that could possibly influence our forecast as we go into next week. One of those is Hurricane Umberto strengthening rapidly out there, and then Invest 94L that still remains kind of disorganized at this point near the Turks and Caicos Islands. So first, Umberto. Not directly coming here to the United States, but it is going to be a powerful hurricane, possibly as strong as a Category 4 storm as it recurves back off to the north, hopefully staying to the west of Bermuda as it does so. But Umberto is one of the players on the field that might influence what is currently Invest 94L, that system that's down near the Turks and Caicos at this time. That system is going to become more organized as it moves off to the northwest and probably going to receive the name Imelda within the next 24 to 48 hours or so. From there, the system is forecast to kind of parallel the Florida East Coast, staying offshore, and then get a little too close to comfort to the southeast as we go into early next week. Now notice what's happening to the moisture plume from what is future Imelda right here. It's already being pulled up into the southeast. So let's not focus on the name and the forecast track. Let's focus on the potential impacts from the system because models are still kind of all over the place. Remember, it hasn't even formed yet. Once it receives a name and is actually developed, that will help to increase our confidence. Models go everywhere from bringing it inland to taking it out to sea to just stopping it off of the southeast coast for a couple of days. So just know that whatever you're seeing on social media, take it with a grain of salt because we just don't know yet what is going to happen from here. One thing we are confident in is that tropical moisture is going to be pulled up into eastern portions of South Carolina through a good portion of the state of North Carolina and up into portions of Virginia as well. Where you see those oranges and reds, that's where the heaviest rain is expected to be. Now, some of that may come far enough west to influence our viewing area, but those blue colors that you see right there are a ½ inch to 1 inch of rain. So we, at this point in our viewing area, are not expecting a big plume of tropical moisture. However, on the other side of the mountains, that's where flooding is going to be a growing concern. So when you're seeing all of those forecasts on social media, you got to be able to separate what's going to be happening here versus what's going to be happening on the other side of the mountains. This could be a major flooding problem for the Carolinas. It might not be a problem for us, but we've still got to kind of watch and see exactly where that system ends up going and exactly where that focus of the heaviest rain ends up being. So for early next week, check back for updates to this. Once that system receives a name, our confidence will start to increase a bit and we'll be able to make adjustments here to this forecast for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's the rough timeline of potential impacts from that system. So again, check back for updates, and for the rest of the day today, just keep an eye on that radar if you've got those outdoor plans.